You sit down for one match. 3 hours later, you're still there, completely locked in, time has disappeared. That's not just fun, it's your brain running on a very specific kind of chemistry. Let's go inside and see what's actually happening. The moment gameplay starts, your brain's striatum, a core part of the reward system, releases a measurable spike of dopamine. This was confirmed using brain imaging back in 1998, and it's been replicated many times since. That dopamine release is part of why games feel rewarding in the first place. Every completed objective, every level up, every kill confirms to your brain that the strategy worked, and it wants more. Here's the part most people don't expect. Gaming isn't just dopamine for nothing. Studies show video games measurably improve working memory, processing speed, and attention, especially fast-paced action games that demand constant tracking of multiple things at once. Action gamers consistently show faster reaction times to moving targets in lab testing, and that effect isn't just in the game. Some research has even found it carries over to things like driving response and coordination. With repeated play, the visual processing regions of the brain, particularly in the occipital and parietal cortex, show measurable changes in thickness and connectivity. The brain isn't just using existing wiring, it's adapting it. Here's the twist. During intense gameplay, especially fast, high-stimulation games, activity in the prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for judgment and emotional control, can actually drop. The dopamine surge is strong enough to partially quiet it down. Researchers studying this effect found that even short sessions of high-intensity gameplay can temporarily raise activity in brain regions tied to arousal and emotional reactivity, while lowering activity in the regions that normally keep those reactions in check. This combination, high dopamine, lowered prefrontal activity, is part of why just one more match turns into hours. The exact brain system responsible for stopping and reassessing is, for a moment, running quieter than usual. In people who game heavily and compulsively, brain imaging shows the same reward circuitry, the striatum, the ventral pallidum, parts of the prefrontal cortex, lighting up in response to gaming cues alone, even before play begins. That's the same circuitry studied in other behavioral and substance-based cravings. Not all games train your brain the same way. Longitudinal studies comparing action games to slower strategy games found both improved cognition, but through different neural pathways, with action games sharpening visual attention networks and strategy games strengthening different connectivity patterns tied to planning. It's a real cognitive workout that sharpens attention and reaction speed, while the same dopamine that makes it rewarding can quiet the very region that tells you when to stop. The skill and the pull come from the exact same mechanism. Now you know exactly what's happening in your brain, controller in hand. Subscribe for more Science Explained, and let me know in the comments what topic you want explained next.